All right, late as usual, but it's Spider Mike's Saturday night here at River West Radio. And I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. Me and the rabbi sat there, and we was on the Bounding Main. We took a sailboat ride from South Shore down to the state line and back. Hope everybody did feed and water themselves and got home really good. Okay, the weather, well, it's up and down, but I think it's getting close to staying pretty. But remember also, next week Sunday is Locust Street Day. Let it turn that one down a little bit. Okay. A few minutes, I'm going to have my guest tonight. It's Gary from Port Washington. He's part of the duo Conscripted by the Muse. Oh, that's their working title right now. He's got a couple originals that he's brought along for us to listen to, and he also writes a little poetry, and we're going to just sit and have a conversation. Okay, until he gets back, a little bit of mimosa music. Let me get my levels up here. There we go. Okay, mimosa. That's for Tracy. Okay, Cousin Kurt was playing last night at the Bremen, and he opened for the Friptones. Another good show from them guys. Hopefully next week we can have them in the studio and play a couple for you online. Okay, let's see. Up next. Oh, first a message from our sponsor. Boldly go where no hand has gone before. New Star Trek liquid toilet paper. Circles Uranus looking for Klingons. Okay, I just spray it on. Wait 15 seconds and peel off those disgusting dingleberries forever. And it's now available in roll-on. Okay, and here's Gary. Oh, okay. See, yeah. Girl problems?
Nope.
No. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think we want to go too far into that. Okay. Let's
You want to start with talking? And then...
Yeah, I'm gonna talk first, and then we'll lay some conscripted tracks for you. But first, we gotta get to know our new emerging artists here in the neighborhood. All right, yep, get all toggled up. Now it's the first time. This is the first day we're gonna be working. I'm gonna be working off of with that. Okay, state your name, your rank, serial number.
Hey, my name is Gary. Born and raised up north, Marinette County. Just moved down here about 3 weeks ago. Ran into Spider Mike at Fuel.
Oh yeah, that's the place to get your motor running in the mornings.
It's the place I always stopped on my way to Alpine Valley to see Pearl Jam and Radiohead.
Okay.
So that's why I met you.
Yep. Okay. And I just hang out for the Killer Coffee and Lousy service. Okay. Yeah. And we got to talking, and we find out that he's part of a what would you call it? An acoustic metal.
Well,
Or
7 years ago at a poetry reading up in Marinette, I met this cat named Tony, who I called Sparrow after that. We played folk music and did an EP up there and sold it out of the trunk. We did coffee shop shows. We lost track of each other and we met back up again 7 years later, and we're moving into heavier things. We're acoustic, but I'm a metalhead, so it's kind of taken an edge to it.
okay.
We do a little bit of political, subversive kind of thing. It's a little more relevant to the times, as opposed to college,
Yeah.
just screwing around, you know?
Yeah, you finally got a bit of a conscience, as it were.
Well, we got on the same page about politics.
Okay. I'm just happy that they're gonna go away after Tuesday because it's been just too much in my head right now.
I hear you.
You know.
Yep.
And I like to play a little bit of the lighter jazz stuff or some blues. Because music's. I know Bob Dylan and all that. Okay, that's one thing. But come on, it's Saturday night. I got some money. I just got paid. Let's go out and let's party on down. Okay. Now is this on your new EP, CD, whatever?
Yeah, we got 5 songs in the can right now. All we got available is a single and a B-side.
Okay. And why don't you introduce these and we'll throw them on, right?
All right, man. We kind of feel like this is Conscripted by the Muse Part 2. We're dropping the long title. It's going to be Conscripted. The track is called In Flames. I wrote it. Sparrow produced it and sings the harmony parts. And right now he's stuck up north.
Well,
I just talked to him on the drive down, and he wishes that he could be here, but he'll do it next time.
Okay, yeah. Next time we'll have them both in live to play. All right, here we go. In Flames. You have to turn it up on your end.
That's all right.
All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties once again. Okay, yeah, now it's coming through.
Why didn't you tell me what I needed to know? And why sent me out here unprepared, oh no. You turned your back, you left me on my own.
Making my way, helpless but hanging on. Feeling some days like I finally surfaced. Like I'm alive and in love with the world. But under it all lies our miserable secrets. I feel so alive, even when I'm going down, down in flames, in flames, in flames, in flames.
Why don't you come and help me search the wreckage? Why do you stand back in the shadows? Why do you stand mute and staring? Why do you never say I'm sorry?
Making my way, helpless but hanging on. Feeling some days like I finally surfaced. Like I'm alive and in love with the world. But under it all lies our miserable secrets. I feel so alive, even when I'm going down, down in flames, in flames, in flames, in flames. In flames, 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 in flames.
All right. Now that was In Flames by Conscripted. Okay. You want to tell us a little bit about this song?
Okay. I guess I started as a drummer, a rock drummer. I moved into playing guitar because my brother played guitar. He was kind of a metalhead, and basically what happened was when I tried the guitar, I was playing the same three riffs for about 7 years.
Yeah, I have that problem from time to time
And
myself.
I hooked up with Sparrow, and we got collaborating, and I was able to actually get something that made sense from it because he came up with the melody.
Okay.
Like I do the rhythm riffing.
Right.
He comes up with the melodies. His vocals are usually much better than mine, and he teaches me how to do the harmony right. So we kind of come from a folk idea of harmonizing,
Right.
but I come from a heavy metal rhythm structure. So
Yeah, kind of meld that together. Okay. Okay, it's like a heavy metal folk fusion.
Sort of.
Okay, kind of sort of. For
I
want
know-
of anything better at this moment, just spinning it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I played you another one the other day.
Yeah.
When I talked to Sparrow, he wanted me, if there was time, to play a song that we came up with. We wrote it about three months ago, called Black Lung, and that's more of the folk flavor.
Okay. Have you got that on the?
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's hear Black Lung.
I've been waiting for a lifetime to find my peaceful place. I've been waiting for a lifetime to find some peace of mind. I've been grasping at straws for far too long. I've been grasping at stars, kicking up clouds of dust. Now I'm deep down in a coal mine. The timbers are getting weak. I'm deep down in a coal mine, but them timbers are gonna give. So I'm coming to the surface. The sun is glaring down. I'm coming to the surface. You know I'm gonna drown.
All right, and that was Black Lung. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, like you said, that does have a little bit more folk flavor. And well, you guys are listening to the song. Chili Chill stopped by and reminded us too that Saturday the 9th, they got a Metal Fest down in Humboldt Park. That's on the other side of the city, but hey, anything music related, and as long as it's if it's local bands, we're gonna give them a shout out. And also remember, next week Sunday, there's a whole bunch of local bands gonna be about 2 blocks away from here, all the way up and down Locust Street, because it's Locust Street Days, a festival of music and arts. Okay, cool. You got anything else set up for us on it?
Yeah, we got that B-side called Refusal.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm just going to feel free to say what happened. I wrote this up north. Good friend of mine, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn was the neighborhood coffee queen, and everybody hung out all night.
Okay.
And I got annoyed once in my life
Oh, just once?
that there was too many people and too much stuff going on, and I just had to get out of there because it was too crowded. And I wrote this song. But then years later, when I actually recorded it, I realized that it sounds like a protest song. and it sort of is.
Okay.
It was written when W was in office, and you could take it as telling your friend to go take a hike, or you could take it as a political thing. And I'll just leave it there, you know?
Okay.
A lot of my stuff has a subtext of anti-war movement, pacifism.
That's not a bad thing.
So, should I just hit
Yeah.
the thing?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's hear refusal.
All right,
That's the
this is
beat.
called Refusal. This is. I have to say that this is for all my friends from up in Marinette, Wisconsin.
Shout out, Marinette.
I'm sorry, I'm so withdrawn.
So withdrawn.
I do not wish to be cast on.
cast
The conclusion I have drawn
I
is
have
we're all just a little misled, spinning round and
Spinning round
in this
and
maze of misdirection.
Misdirection.
Sometimes being left out is my singular obsession.
So I'm sorry, no longer. My silence is stronger than your never-ending speeches. Now I know for certain.
I'm sorry that I don't speak.
I don't speak.
Silence is just what I mean.
what
I
I
hope you don't believe.
Don't believe
Being yourself ain't
good enough.
I'm not one to be convinced. I'm not one to play along.
play
So keep me to myself.
My singular possession, but I'm sorry, no longer. My silence is stronger than your never-ending speeches. Now I know for certain. I'm sorry, no longer. My silence is stronger than your never-ending speeches. Now I know for certain.
Okay, that was a song that never ends.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's like when you hear live and these folks are sitting there just.
Yeah, we wish that we had a bass player and a drummer and a keyboard player on that one, and we decided to go for the big rock ending anyway.
Yeah, there we go. All right, and surprise, surprise, Gary also does some poetry, some spoken word stuff, and he brought on a few little short ones. And what, you want to take your cigarette break first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is a 2-pager here.
Okay.
Would
yeah.
be the most important one, and I'm gonna get my head right with the nicotine addiction.
Okay, see, hey, everybody's got to have at least one vice. Okay, Gary will be back in a couple minutes, and in the meantime, I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna plunk another one, as I am wont to do from here and there. This is a little bluesy tune that I've been working on. You heard me fart around with this. I finally found some lyrics, and if you guys got anything to add, you can always welcome to call up and collaborate with me. But okay, we're gonna start it off. But I'd rather be a wino way down on Skid Row. I'd rather be a wino way down on Skid Row. You know my baby left me, she don't love me anymore. I'd rather be a junkie, stick that needle in my arm. I'd rather be a junkie, stick that needle in my arm. She said I really hurt her, I never meant her any harm. I got the Skid Row blues. I got the blues. I got the Skid Row blues. You know I lost my baby. I got nothing left to lose. Okay. All right, that's the Skid Row Blues. It's a work in progress, as is everything else that I play up here. Well, at least my originals. Gary will be back in a couple of minutes, and I'm just going to plunk around some more. Okay, that's the music from a new little tune called The Currents of Space. I just got to find some pretty girl to sit there and sing the lyrics because I wrote it too high for this little gravelly old voice. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, Gary's back. Speaking of gravelly old voices.
Yes.
Okay, and here you go. Okay, let us know a little bit about your work here, and just go for it.
All right. Yeah. I got the smoker baritone. I'm the old guy in the band, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then
my first love is writing. So I'm going to read this thing. It's called The Statement of Self to Myself. Basically journal writing that turned out to be not bad. I'm going to wet my whistle and give it a try.
there you go.
I've been trying to figure the sources of these woes. Trying ain't so good as knowing, and knowing ain't so good as understanding. The TV, magazine, billboard, kaleidoscope, internets tricked me into thinking I was worthless because I had no money in my pocket, ready to drop as fast as a hat for a Milwaukee milkshake that makes me sick. But I don't notice because while I'm drinking it, I'm seeing the Hollywood starlets puking all over my rugs, and I don't smell it because I'm smoking tobacco from the lands of my ancestors while still sucking on that plastic tube full of sugar and holy cow's milk. And who knows what chemistry experiment went wrong and winded up FDA approved, and what food coloring is worse than the other food coloring, and shit, I'm on a roll. I hate that trick they pulled on me. But that's my own fault, but I'm not stupefied anymore. I see it for what it is. I live in a bubble of light that easily breaks, and I'm free. The TV is dark and mute. I open the curtain just enough to cast light on this page. All I hear is the fridge and a lawnmower and the persistent whine in my ears that lets me know that I am not completely deaf. Now I go to work. Gotta wash my armpits and scrub out my face and shave my beard. And out into the world. And all I can think is, just don't be mean. The best way to not be mean is to be kind and friendly, which doesn't mean roll over and show them your belly, because you never know who's got a knife. But it means don't bare your teeth unless you're ready to do something about it, unless something first comes for your throat. Don't be the one to pick a fight, not even with words. Just smile at the granny that wouldn't let you in to buy a soda at the convenience store. It's okay, man. You didn't want that soda anyway, and convenience is what screwed you up in the first place. It's so easy to turn on the stupid box boob tube and pound a 12er of Milwaukee's best. It's so easy to not care at all about anything. The trouble now is not forgetting what you've been trying to forget for all those wasted years. Life is hard and people have troubles. So buy a beer and hand it to your buddy, for Christ's sake. And don't be pedantic and don't preach about anything, 'cause you ain't no minister.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that what they do? They snap their fingers?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not good at finger snapping today. I don't know why. All righty. Yeah, I like that. I like the part especially about buy your buddy a beer.
Yeah. I hear it. A beer, a coffee, a half a pack of cigarettes, whatever gets you going.
That's right. Whatever your fuel of choice is. All right, and you said you got a couple more, huh?
Yeah, I can do one more.
Okay. Oh, you can do only one more, guys. All right.
Well, you could twist my arm if you want to.
Okay. Well, don't make me come over and do it.
All right, this is called Wake Up, Tomato Face.
Ooh.
And I'll say here that I grew up on a farm. So to me, organic doesn't really mean anything
This is true.
other than going out into the field.
Yeah.
All right. This is not politics. This is poetics. A few basic ideas from my experience here on this earth. Spread love everywhere. There is already enough hate in the air. There is no need to add to it. When someone challenges you with words, friend or foe, be careful what you say. They may not speak the same language as you, man. Maybe those are the only 3 words they know. And if you say the wrong thing or make the wrong gesture, you might end up dead. This is no video game. This is no trivial thing. The essential nature of the ba kwa, the yin yang, the difficulty or the ease, the forceful or the mindful. This is not to preach. It is only to say that some old wisdom still works, man. And you gotta remember, some cliches are true. Remember, love your neighbor and the golden rule. And remember, war is not a TV show.
Hear you on that. Hear you on that. All right. All right, now I'm twisting your arm. You know that. Okay.
Okay, I can be convinced.
Okay, yeah, come on. One more. Our audience is waiting. They're standing. Bye.
I will read. I couldn't find a pen earlier today, so I wrote this in marker.
Well, that's cool.
And
As long as you don't write it in blood,
yes,
you know. And yeah, we really advocate not doing that, folks. You know, and even you satanists or Satanists or however you pronounce that. You know,
I couldn't find a tattoo artist to put it on my back, so I wrote it with a marker.
Okay. Yeah.
These are going to become a song.
All right. Okay. So these are prospective lyrics.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's hear them.
I imagine this is going to be verse 1 and a chorus of the next conscripted song as soon as my brother Sparrow gets down here.
All right. We're waiting with bated breath.
All right. It's untitled as yet. I wrote it about 10 o'clock this morning. I sip away at yesterday's news, and I drag my ass out into today. I got to get the mixing bowls from out of the trunk so she can make chocolate chip cookies. Just trying to be, just trying to be, just trying to feel like a kid again. Like a kid again.
Yeah, I like tradition.
Just trying to feel like a kid again, but the rent is due.
Alrighty. Let's see. I don't think I got anything set up that. No, I wouldn't go with that, really. But you never know. And see, like, I'm the other way. I sit there and I write the riffs. And then wait for some divine inspiration or for somebody to say, hey, you know, da-da-da-da, and just give me a line and then we can work it from there, you know.
Yeah.
That's always a fun part there.
Yeah, I got to say, this is a shout out to Nomad Poets. That's Marinette. There's a crew of about 5 of us that have dispersed into various areas in the Midwest, and we exist as a group only in our minds and on the internet, which is a blessing.
Yeah, that's
to
just
stay in
like
touch.
that's like the world mind, and you know, from one point of view. Okay. I think I was still in tune. And enough in tune to get through the rest of the day. All right, it is the 7 o'clock hour. We made it through the first half. Spider Mike Saturday Night here on River West Radio. And I've been having a good time here talking with Gary from Conscripted. Or is it Conscripted by?
I better stick with conscripted.
Okay, yeah,
because it's kind of like a new phase of life, and conscripted by the muse is a little flowery for the way things are going. It's going to be conscripted, or perhaps conscripted by, and then I need approval from my bandmate.
Okay.
So I can't say more than that. Conscripted is easier to remember.
Oh yeah, and it looks a little better on the t-shirts, right? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we can do that old heavy metal lettering type stuff, that old gothics, you know, all that little fancy serifs and all that, and the curly cues and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think I need a gargoyle on the back of that t-shirt.
There we go. Oh, hello, pretty lady. That's just a little riff, you know. I got to do all the little musical segues and all this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Those are all the things that I do in the middle of the night. And I go for years and years and wonder what to do about it, you know? Mm-hmm. It takes people. I work good. Mm-hmm. I like working with people that play different genres.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get stuck in one thing all the time.
I just like coming into Friar Auto, we come up with the Mimosa song. And there's only one word, and that's at the end. You know, it's just sort of like tequila, but this is more for a sunny Sunday afternoon. You know, it's just. Okay, there's an original from Spider Mike. Okay, like I said, it's coming up on the 7 o'clock. Well, it is after 7 o'clock now. And I see the rabbis pulled up out there. Remember, tomorrow at 6 is Rabbi and Mita Irish guy to talk to you folks about how the weekend has went and what to look forward to in the upcoming week. And remember, we still need to rent a garage. We gotta get that. We gotta get his bike fixed, and I need somewhere out of the elements to take it apart and put it back together. Okay, Garrett, thanks for stopping by, coming all the way down. And tell Sparrow when he gets his butt down here, I'll have you both on, and we'll do a little live stuff. All right, and until then, I'll see you at Fuel. All right, thanks a lot. Okay, guys, that's Gary from Conscripted. Working title. All right. And at this juncture, I'm gonna. You guys have already heard this before, but it's always changing. This is my favorite band, Dead Air, and their #1 hit, "Ambient Noise in the Video Store."
Gotcha. I'm gonna come back to show that.
Okay, yeah.
Are you a liar? I'm not. Forget why you like something. And Yoshi had like an irrational fear of water. For no reason. He doesn't die. He lives. He's fine with water in the game.
So there's
Around us.
Let's call up around that. Set up an appointment. It's free.
Let's do it. Let's set it up on the show.
Well, it's like Sunday afternoons, but we could like record.
Yeah.
so they just take a little break or what?
I don't know. So that's like the computer though.
For whatever you can't. Hey,
Yeah, I saw that.
resistance.
Blueprint for global enslavement.
I wonder if that zeitgeist here.
It happened, right?
I'd imagine.
Look at the Z's.
Is he down there? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, maybe they are just taking a break. Maybe we should just.
No, they said something.
They did?
But he's just like, we're taking a break.
The war is recorded and left us out to the
I heard him say, no, it looks like they're like people are doing whatever. Yeah.
So can I just start smashing as he's having it?
Yeah.
In a little bit.
It's even when it's having it, I like it.
Overthrown Copper.
Block party tomorrow. Neighborhood clean out.
I thought you were, you got pockets full?
Backpack.
Oh, that's right, we did bring him back there.
He's got a pocket full of rubbers and his homeboys do too.
So what you gonna do?
Oh, I pointed this out to one of you guys, or maybe both, what Dangerous Passion sang Carl Weathers and Lady Williams.
Whoa!
How could it miss?
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like
It's gotta be the best,
Okay.
right?
It's like, man, that's, I mean, they just are the twins.
I know. Well, black as the night.
I mean,
It's a
they're,
little rougher.
Yeah.
I think Billy D is a little
well,
rougher.
yeah, he's like the older version.
He's the
versus
older,
the
wiser.
younger.
Carl Weathers was a bodybuilder before he was an actor.
Carl Weathers.
That makes sense.
Just two grown folks getting their stew on. That's my favorite line, I think, from that entire show. We throw a little water in it and make it stew, baby. Watch that again. I read the first issue of the comics. That's a long series, man. There's a lot of Sin Cities. If you don't watch a movie because you didn't remember
That's Rooney.
That's who?
That's my roommate. The rabbi.
Rabbi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you said Rumi.
No.
It made me think of the old ass Sufi philosopher Rumi.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, we have read him. Oh, yeah, and I finally this week, what's in Spider's book bag? We read The Portable Chekhov, all his short stories, plus The Boar and the Cherry Orchard. And I just finished a Kyle Mills, it's like a Black Ops government thriller called Fade. That I would recommend to everybody. And today, for a little bit of mindless entertainment, we got all the way through another Warhammer 4000 book called Space Wolf, which is cool. It's a one-day read. And right now I'm doing Jack Higgins, The White House Connection, another political, special forces type thriller. And so far, so good. This one involves the IRA and also some of the let's say more nefarious of our elected officials who have ties to the Irish Republican Army. And that one, Jack Higgins is always good reading. He's the one that wrote The Day the Eagle Landed. So check out that one there too. And these are some older books, but they're still pretty relevant in today's society, especially what's been going on lately. With all of these all these folks that these political figures that think that their shit don't stink. All right, I see half of the Brady Street buskers out there. I'm gonna see if I can't. Oh, they're busy right now. See if they come in and give a shout out. Like I said before, cousin Kurt was the opening act for the Thrift Tones last night out at Bremen Cafe, and next week we have Miss Jordan Boss, lately from Port Washington, but her and Steph are going to be moving here into the neighborhood. I'm going to have them in the studio and do a couple. And if I can get my laptop going this weekend, like Timothy promised, I'll have their little CD on there, and we can play a few tracks, and maybe we get them to play something live. All right. Ouch. Kyle, if you're listening, rehearsals for Dressed in the Nines, the radio play, are going to start Monday night. And hopefully by the end of the week, next week, we can have it on the air. But, hey, this logistically is keeping me up in the air. So as soon as I can get it recorded, you guys will be able to hear it and follow the misadventures of Tyrone, Clip, and Stickpin, our erstwhile detectives, and help them unravel the mystery of the death of Trixie Peg. And now, more music. tail in the air. All right, see, we got somebody else coming on in here. Okay. Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey, I got some time now.
What's your email?
Zab,
Yes.
I got some time now.
Oh, no, we'll put it on tonight.
Oh, okay.
See you next week.
Yep. Peace. Oh, you gone for the weekend now?
With the wife.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
busy
Yeah,
until
gotta have the quality time with the family.
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll be there because I'm hanging. Yeah. Hopefully.
I usually get here by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm here talking with Tommy usually at 7.
Yeah.
So okay, till we meet again.
Bring the guitar next time.
There we go. That sounds even better. You hear that, guys?
Do some blues.
Yeah, that'll work.
Peace.
Peace out. All right. Well, let's play some more music as we always do. Well, I like to get high, and my mama, she don't know why. Like to roll my joints and smoke my dope, and I like to get drunk, and my daddy calls me a punk. But he drinks Jack Daniels by the quart. Can't believe the mom and dad are saying that I've turned out so bad. Most of the time I'm home by 9 o'clock. Well, mama, she's at the bar with daddy's sweetheart car. That's not all, my sister, she's in rehab. So I just sit at home and talk to my dealers on the phone about the price of hash and speed and coke. Well, everybody puts me down, but then they're just a bunch of clowns. 'Cause most of the time I pass out in my own bed. Well, pass me another joint, 'cause I guess I made my point. Each his own and to the rest get them. Hey, Chili Chill, what's up?
Hey, Mike.
Come on up and talk for a minute.
All right.
So how you doing? I see you're over there at the Jackpot Gallery across the
Did
street.
you see me there? Or
Yeah,
Did you
what-
think you see me?
Well, yeah, you could be a figment of my hallucination. You know, it's always. Well, what's going on over there?
The guy I have a release of a magazine
Okay.
by Keith. It's like an 8th issue of it.
Okay.
It's a poetry magazine.
Oh, super.
I smoked too much pot in my previous life, so the name kind of drifted away.
Okay, yeah. Dude,
But
where's my
it's
car?
famous in
Yeah.
in Milwaukee.
Oh,
And there's a small press festival
okay.
that's organized by a few local poets and
Okay.
you know the zines or
The
zines?
zines? Yeah.
Zines, yeah.
Zines, yeah.
Zines. Yeah, so they had a whole bunch of people by Polish Falcon.
Oh, cool. So definitely a literary day in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of poets.
Yeah, and see the magazine lunch over there, and actually, Gary, my guest, besides being a musician, is also a poet, and
Okay.
so he read a few of his stuff, and I think some of my lyrics are just poetry.
Yeah, all lyrics are poetry.
Oh yeah.
Are they your original ones?
Yep.
You know, hanging out with all those folks, I was thinking to myself, because I make movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm lazy, and most of my movies are sort of amateurish, because somebody would say, "Hey, Chili, give me a video. I'll give you $100." I'm saying, $100 for a video? Okay, I'll get you a video. So I give them a video for $100, and it's worth $100, Because if somebody gave me, let's say, $10,000, I would like, oh, I got $10,000. I'm gonna give you a $10,000 video.
Oh yeah.
But a $100 video, I don't even have good equipment to buy. So, but I got a bunch of friends who got good equipment now, and they've got nice laptop. Finally, well, it's not a really nice one. It's not a Macintosh. It's still a PC, and it works. That's all I gotta say. And it can run a decent filmmaking program.
Oh, cool.
So what I was thinking about is making an experimental sort of film about art and poetry in life, like called Art and Life.
Ooh, there we go. That's original.
Or it's very original.
Yeah, or
Or poetry.
10 things to do in River West when you're not dead. Oh, there we go.
Oh, if you write it,
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
Okay.
Hey, I'm for real. It's movie making is not as hard as it seems to be.
Well, I was followed around for the last 2 years by a camera crew for the documentary on my comings and goings and my struggle with with quote homelessness. For 25 years, I thought I was just an itinerant carpenter and a wandering minstrel, right? And I got to see the country and a bunch of foreign lands, all 50 states, and
Really?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It took me 30 years to get from high school and the military. I took 30 years off before I went back to college. Everybody says take a year off. Well, mine lasted a little bit longer, but so they followed me around for 2 years. We filmed the misadventures of the homeless handyman, and it should be ready to be shot to next year's festivals. Film festivals like Tribeca and Sundance and stuff.
Have you seen it?
Not yet, not the whole thing, but I lived
Parts
it.
of it?
So yeah. Oh yes. Actually, there have been two like trailers for it on 2 episodes of the Jobs Finding Work miniseries that Channel 10 had this last year.
Okay, nice.
And it's episodes 101 and 108, the first and the last ones. And yeah, there's about 10 minutes out there that shows gives you an idea of what it's about and what I've gone through. And there's a couple little nice sound bites in there.
So if I go on YouTube and I look up Spider Mike,
Now you look up Jobs. You go to Channel 10 MPTV.
yeah.
Go to their website and go to watch videos, and then when you have the pull down, the drop down menu, and find Jobs, JOBS in all capital letters.
Yeah, so jobs are no, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
that's what I'm saying. This was about how people, how they're fighting, finding different ways to find work, and and all the roadblocks that pop up and all this, and then and he says, well, okay, well, what happens when you lost everything else? Do you just sit there and cry in your beer? No, this is a guy who just makes it up as he goes along. Because if you can't find a job, make one, guys. That's the way I look at it. And that's pretty much what's shown in those clips. And I end up, okay, I can sit there and find myself work, find myself a place. But dude, I like that. I've lived in a treehouse. I've lived in a teepee. I've lived under a picnic table, under a billboard. I lived out in the middle of the desert. I lived in up in Alaska. Come on. I lived in I've stayed in an igloo, so and I had fun doing it. I spent time on a hammock on the beach in Hawaii.
Yeah,
and
it's really nice to live in Hawaii or Los Angeles up there on South. Or where do people live in Los Angeles? On the never been there, so I don't know. But everywhere is nice to.
Oh, yeah. I lived on a boat.
Under North Avenue Bridge for a couple of years.
Hmm. Well,
It
yeah.
was pretty rough.
Well, yeah, that's not exactly rich, but at least you're out of the rain when it comes down. Yeah, I lived on a sailboat.
This is the American way.
Oh yeah, hey, and and I was having a good old time doing it. And I was seeing the country and learning something new every day. It's everybody. What the American dream used to be. Okay, you got to sit there and you got to get the good job. You got to buy a house. You got to get the family. Nah. This neighborhood is my family.
How long have you been around?
Around River West this time about 3 years.
Me?
About 3 years this time.
Yeah.
Because I've only been back in town about 5 years. So
Where did you stay before?
I was in Indiana for 2 years before that, and then then it gets real spotty because I was traveling on the road, and I went from Marion, Indiana to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, to Las Vegas, to New York City, to Clearwater Beach, Florida, to Gunnison, Colorado, to Seattle, Washington, excuse me, to Prince Edward Island, and then to Maine, and then down to Texas, to Corpus Christi.
You got it all memorized.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
A life story of Mike.
yeah, that's the the misadventures of the homeless handyman. I went where the work was, and hung out, and every neighborhood was my new family. And you get a group of folks. You sit there, sit there. Hi, how you doing at the store, at the bar, at the barber shop, at the post office. And that becomes your group and your tribe.
Book, man.
I'm in the process of doing that. Yes. We got the idea. Well, I got it suggested to me after the first year of filming that since I do make notes and all this all the time, we should kind of organize that stuff and write a book as a companion to the documentary. Because especially around here, the girls they love my little stories. I fell asleep in the bathroom one night, and they didn't, when they were closing down the place, they didn't check, and I woke up 8:30 the next morning and just kind of walked out. Come on now. I mean, I know I'm short, but I'm not that short, and it's only a one-stall bathroom, and all you gotta do is check the door, and if it's locked, hey, wake up. But no, he forgot to do that. I'd been run over by a dog.
Run over by a dog?
Yeah.
It's like I hear people get run over by a car or like.
Oh yeah, no,
run over by a dog.
I got run over by a dog, I'll never forget this because it was Easter Sunday, and I walked over around the block to get my mom some cigarettes and a gallon of milk, and but by our house we had one of the little half brick walls, like you have at the beginning, at the corner for the gated communities type stuff. It's about you'd sit on there, right? And there's some bush, there's some trees behind it. Okay, well I come around the corner there, the dog saw me. He was playing with his master and the kid on the lawn. Back out of my way. I didn't see this, and I've seen pretty girls walking on the other side of the street. So I'm looking that way, and I come around the corner, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this big black blur. And I tried to dodge out of the way. The dog went the same way and hit me in the side of the knee, knocked me ass over tea kettle. And I got up. Oh, okay, it's a little stiff because I just got knocked over. I just got bumped. All right, I don't feel much on that. And I got and gave my her stuff, and then I walked down this corner to the little corner tavern where I go and sat down and said, "Oh, give me a beer," because I just, dog just knocked me over. I got run over. I'm laughing. Okay, figure, okay, I've fallen off bar stools, I've fallen off ladders and all this. Okay, I'll be sore for a couple days. And about 15 minutes later, when I got off the stool to go use the necessary, I put my leg down and boom, fell over like a ton of bricks. And we ended up, my ACL and my MCL had to get surgery.
I might have to
So
research.
but yeah, those are the kind of things that that happen to me. But then again, I got to play golf with Alice Cooper.
How did that happen?
We were up in Sault Ste. Marie and
Where at?
Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan,
Michigan.
and it's up in the UP. And we were we were doing vinyl wall covering on the Clarion Hotel that they were putting up on the casino there. And the bar in town where I used to hang out was called the Hollywood Bar and Cafe. It's owned by Maxine Webb, who was the drummer for the all-girl heavy metal group Vixen. And, Alice Cooper, Vince, as I can call him, owns land up there. And he came in and talked to Maxine, and we got to talking. Yeah, I'll go play golf with you. Sure. Yeah,
Did you know how to play golf?
Oh, yes. Well, because I'm short, couldn't be on the basketball team, and too skinny for football, so we went out for the golf team. Come on, you get your exercise, and I got the ability to keep it kind of in the middle. I don't slice it or hook it. So yeah, it's nice. It's a nice exercise. I like being outside, so. Yeah, but that boy can whack up. That boy can whack 'em all. I mean, he's got them big calories and actually, he helped me take 3 strokes off my average. So that was fun there too.
But let's get back to the movie idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I really want to make it.
Okay. Well, I'm your I'm not a doctor, but I am a script writer.
Yeah. Do you have is your play online?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, because
Because I know you guys were preparing it.
well, Kyle just got back into town, so we're gonna start rehearsals Monday evening.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it only takes us a week to get it all polished enough with with their voice actors, so we can have it recorded hopefully for Saturday. If not Saturday, next week, Saturday after that.
Well, in the movie, it's much simpler than in a play.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no need for rehearsal.
No, that's true. Yeah.
They just need an hour here, an hour there. Okay, let's you two, you three. Let's go at it. It's like take 1, take 2, take 5.
Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
It's like things in the movie don't have to be perfect.
Right.
Because there's a video and there's the audio.
Yeah, and
sometimes you just gotta film a person talking from behind and put it in.
yeah, okay, yeah, more of a cinema verite. Instead of it's scripted on there. Okay, now you've got my therapist. I talked with her yesterday, and I was feeling kind of down the last couple of days, mostly because of the weather, but also because I was bored. I'm bored. It's 2 weeks since I got out of school. I'm bored with summer vacation already.
Meditate.
Well, she told me that too, but I said, yeah. Well, I do meditate in the mornings. It's.
The thing is, man, to blend in the line between meditation and time after meditation.
Yeah. Well,
then there's no more difference.
So she gave me my own personal nurse. Right, and when we and
can you see that?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. See, my own personal nurse. Now, there's a hidden benefit to my nursey, because when she loses her head, like we always do, like everybody does from time to time, she turns into a flash drive.
So nice.
So yeah, you put it on there, yeah. But no, now you've given me a new project.
Send me an email.
Okay, yeah.
So I can have your email. I can send you a nice text or two.
Okay, yeah. Well, I talked with Timothy yesterday, and he said before the weekend's out, he will have my laptop finished and in my hands.
Okay.
So yeah, that's serendipitous there. All right, thanks, Chili.
Yeah. You're welcome, mate.
Yeah.
Play on, play it.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna play one or two more, and then we're gonna be out of here because it's about that time. And remember, once again, Saturday at Humboldt Park is the Metal Fest.
Humboldt Park is Humboldt and Locust? Humboldt and Locust?
No, Humboldt Park is in Bayview.
Oh, not here.
No.
Oh, I've been telling people, Oh, it's on Locust. It's on. I was telling you, Humboldt.
No, are you talking about
Metal Fest.
Humboldt and Locust? That would be Gordon Park.
Yeah, it's Gordon.
Gordon Park, not Humboldt Park.
I for some
Okay.
reason thought this Humboldt Park, not Hummel. So it's in Bayview.
Humboldt Park is in Bayview. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Howland, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live in that neck of the woods in the early '80s.
Yeah. All right, play on.
All right,
See you. Metal Fest.
we should play a metal song then.
Right now? Yeah. Rock and roll. Let's play on scoop.
In the shuffling man, locomotive breath comes the all-time loser, headlong to his death. Picks up Gidget's Bible, open that page one. Charlie stole that handle, and the train stopped. Okay, I gotta get a real guitar player in here one of these days. I'm just a duffer, as it were. I know just enough to make me dangerous, but I can still make all the pretty girls smile. Okay. Well, let's see. Any unfinished business? Anything I have forgotten? The baby. Come in. Come on in. What's up, gentlemen? Half of the Brady Street Buskers. Come on up. I still got a couple minutes. Yeah. Well, that's the whole group of you guys. That's how I got you. How I got you kind of lumped in. How you doing,
brother?
All right. So, have you guys been getting anything, any gigs and stuff together?
Oh, we can talk about some.
All right, you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have my phone calendar here
All right. Cool.
for those of you who want some good jammins.
Yeah. 'Cause see, you guys are like the Brat Pack, right? The whole bunch of you together is the Brady Street Buskers. But tell which which of your actual bands are playing where. Okay.
On the 9th.
That would be
Saturday. Saturday the 9th in our friend's backyard.
Okay.
We don't know the address, but maybe you can find it online. We'll keep you posted.
Okay, you can definitely get an update on that, cause dude, where's your backyard? Just like, dude, where's your car?
So this is the first time we've played in a backyard, and this is out of a garage, and it's an outdoor show. Bands are Caw, which is our kind of hardcore-ish punk band, but we're still sweet people.
Okay, yeah.
And
Buddy and the Coon, and that consists of musicians who are just beginning to play what they play. Like I play the drums, and I just picked it up,
Okay.
and it's kind of I try to get an old feeling. I write all the music for that band. Try to get an 80s feeling for the band. So
Okay.
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty new.
And then Cutlass is playing, and they are more of a collective sort of band where members kind of switch in and do what they want, and they play whatever songs they want to play. And it's probably my favorite.
A real organic.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just do what they want and they have fun with it, and that's what being a band should be.
Yeah. I mean, just you don't have to sit there and sell out to the man, as it were. It's just kind of like, when I go to the open mics, okay, some days I'll play Roger Miller, sometimes I'll play Pink Floyd, and last week I played both. Okay, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the update. Like I say, you're always welcome when you're in the neighborhood. Stop by and give us a shout out. And remember, you guys heard it here first night on Spider Mike Saturday Night here on River West Radio. Okay, you guys have fun.
see you later.
Stay safe and stay out of trouble.
All right.
We'll
All right.
try. We're on our way to a party, so.
Super. We'll see that even more. All right, yeah, and remember, folks, that Tuesday is election day, and you got a young gentleman here who's going to sit there and give us a reminder why we should be voting, and and his pick on who we should be voting for.
All right. Well, everybody, my name is Tyler Johnson. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit tonight about voting against Scott Walker. Let's get out. Yeah. Let's get out and vote against Scott Walker on June 5th. John Doe is breaking. If you guys saw, he's now considered the target of the investigation in the John Doe race. But don't forget, there's also 4 recall candidates for state senate out there as well. We need to make sure we give money to Kristen Dexter and Lehman in Racine to make sure that we retake the majority back in the Senate. So we just need everybody to get out there and vote. I'd like people to call in and tell us their thoughts about the recall. If you've been following it at all, polls are close. 49-49, Barrett Walker. What does everybody think? Think that we're going to retake the governorship and the majority in the state senate? I'd like to hear from you. And let's hear what happens. Well, while we're waiting, I'd also like to talk to you guys about the partisan races that are coming up this fall. And August 14th is the primary. If anybody in River West knows, we've got an open Senate seat here in the 6th State Senate District. Currently, Nakia Harris, Elizabeth Cox, and Michael Mayo are the front runners for that seat. I personally support Elizabeth Cox for this race. What do you guys think? Anyway, I also believe that one of the most important seats in the upcoming elections is the 10th Assembly District. Currently, Millie Kobe and Sandy Pash are duking it out, along with Aisha Griffin. Let's hear what you guys have to say about it. So here comes Spider Mike.
Okay, thank you, Tyler, for that unpaid political announcement. And remember, get out and vote. If you don't vote, you can't bitch.
Exactly.
And I was taught that in an early age, and come on, all this voter apathy. This is what happens when you don't vote. See what kind of situation we've gotten into.
Well, the media is calling this race for Walker right now. All
Yeah.
it takes is inner city Milwaukee to turn out.
That's right.
River West turns out in large numbers, and we'll take this race. It's a 4.5% margin.
There we go.
Need some
See?
new voters.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Well, not first, but you heard it here last. At least you heard it. Now, all you got to do is, come on, just get out there and do it. It's not that hard. All it is you just color in the arrows. I mean, you don't even have to sign it. You just
Tom Barrett, Malin Mitchell.
There we go. All right, guys. I see by the clock on the wall, it's time for Spider to take off. So, as we say every week, remember, treat each other with respect because shit happens, karma ensues, and peace.